Share. Hello there! Almost all of us are citizens of the online world, and the internet is the system that runs this world. The internet is so powerful. Indeed, anything can go viral in a blink of an eye. Whatever we say, post, or share, whether positive or negative, can immediately spread all over the online world before we even know it. But it is us who run the system. So we also are the ones who are fully in control of it. It's like... Hi dear! What is it today? Planning to update status? I just want to remind you.
Use the power of the internet to spread positivity. You can also stop the spread of harmful and untrue messages actually. By not passing them on to others, well, that's easy. And respect each other's differences, that's RESPECT.
Respect? Well. What do we have here? Thinking of something to post? Ooh, remember that one who called you loser, fat, and ugly? You can't let him get away with it. Go ahead and bring him on social media. Dear, ask yourself first, what will be the consequences? Will it result to something good? Nuh-uh, I don't think so. However, if you get mean and bullying comments, unfollow or block them, and also those with inappropriate behaviors. Make an effort to provide support to those being bullied to lift their morale and confidence. And kids, don't ever hesitate to speak up against and report online bullying. Now, to whom will we listen to? Aha! I think I know what to post. Treat others as you would like to be treated. Hashtag be internet kind. Hashtag it's cool to be kind. Share. How would you like to be treated? Simple as the golden rule says, treat others as you would like to be treated. Respect and expect to be respected. After all, what we give is what we get. So let's choose to be kind. Be internet kind. It's cool to be kind.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hello po, good morning sa ating mga students. Yan, online students ko for today. I hope that you are well and ngayon ay sineselebrate natin ang birthday ng isa sa ating mga bayani, si Andres Bonifacio. Ayan. Nawa ay makasama ko kayo muli hanggang dulo sa ating lesson for today at marami kayong matutunan and higit sa lahat ay matulungan ko kayong masagutan yung inyong mga learning tasks. Ayan, alam ko na holiday today, pero sana magkaroon kayo ng time dahil saglit lang to, pero marami kayong matututunan dito. Okay? To move on, ayan. So for today, ako muna ang inyong makakasama dahil si Tutor Anna V ay busy ngayon. So I will be the one who will be with you. Medyo mamimiss lang natin ang konti si Tutor Anna V, pero for sure, sa susunod na ating session ay makakasama na natin siya. Ayan. So before we go on, let's have a review on what we have discussed last week. Ayan. Sana naaalala pa, no? Ito lang yung magandang balikan na past. 'Di ba? Kasi yung ibang past, ayan, yung iba ayaw balikan na, no? So, bago ako mag-proceed, again, my first student is Rainiel. Yan, di talaga pumapalya si Rainiel sa ating live. Laging perfect attendance. Also, Kija May Bahar from Frances National High School. Laging active itong school na ito sa panonood dito sa ating ETUlay. Also, Heart Contreras from Frances. Ayan, and good morning daw, sabi ni Ana Rose Cabrera from Macabebe High School. Yan. So sabi ni Rainiel, naunahan na ako ni Rainiel. Talagang dala-dala niya na yata yung notebook niya while he is watching. So ano kaya yung about sa napag-aralan natin sa African music? Ayan. So last week I have discussed to you ito, yung wailing or high cry. Ano kaya ang tawag dito sa wailing or high cry formed with mouth and tongue that changes between 2 or 3 notes and is used to show emotion at the ceremony? Ayan, hintayin ko yung sagot nyo dito sa ating Facebook page. Paunahan na lang, ayan. It starts with the letter U. Ano kaya yon? Sabi ni Ana Rose Cabrera, it's all about African music. Yes, pero particularly sikat na sikat tong ginagawa na dito sa video na ito that starts with the letter U. Ano kaya yon? This is what we call ululation. Ayan, very good, Rainiel. Ayan. And also, sabi din ni Kisha Bahar, ululation. Thank you so much for participating, no? And tama ang inyong mga sagot. Also, I have here an instrument that I played also last week, no? Kung di ako nagkakamali, yung You Are My Sunshine ang tinugtog ko dito. Sa one kind of lamella phone na lumalabas yung sound niya, ayan, vibration. This is what we call, starts with the letter M. Bilisan ko muna konti. Mbira or kalimba thumb piano. Ayan. So, ito, medyo sikat na ito sa atin kasi lagi na natin ito nakikita sa Facebook na may nagko-cover ng different song. And just want to know na ito ay instrument from Africa. Ayan. Thank you so much. Ayan. So now, iwanan na muna natin yung past. Ayan, thank you, Rainiel. That's Imbira. Iwanan muna natin yung past and let's face our present topic for today. That starts with the letter L and A. Again, this is a place. So, yan. I want you to guess itong mga nakikita nyo dito sa ating mapa by wordatlas.com na may Mexico, Guatemala, Salvador, Colombia, Brazil, Peru, Bolivia, Argentina. Ano kayang region or continent, ano kayang region ito na makikita natin sa mapa natin? Itong lahat na to, saan kaya ito at ano ang tawag sa kanila? Ayan, very good, Rainiel. That's Latin America. Ayan, itong lahat ng lugar na ito ay pag-uusapan natin for today. So, thank you, Ana Rose Cabrera. Pero this is Latin America. So, now we will move from Africa to Latin American music. So, for today, we will be studying about the MELC that describes the historical, cultural background of Afro-Latin America, ngayon Latin America tayo, and popular music, listens perceptively to Latin America, music and analyzes Afro-Latin American music. Ayan. To be specific, our learning objectives would be to describe the history, cultural background, and musical characteristics of Latin America. Identify the history, cultural background, and musical characteristics of Latin America, and you will be able to demonstrate acceptance and respect of the music of Latin America. Kasi we have different taste in music pag pumunta tayo ng iba't ibang lugar. So katulad ng ululation, sa iba nakakatawa yun eh. Pero dapat we should respect it because it's their culture and it's their music. And for them, pinapahalagahan nila yon. Just like ng pagpapahalaga natin sa ating musika dito sa Philippines. Pero lipat muna tayo sa Latin America. Okay ba yon? Okay. Balik muna tayo muli sa past ng Latin American music, okay? So sabi dito, there are musical traditions of Mexico, Central America, and the portions of South America and the Caribbean were colonized by Spanish and Portuguese. Just like Africa, kaya sila may pagkakahalin tulad, ay na-colonize or na-conquer din sila ng Spanish and Portuguese. So, yun yung pinagkaparehas ng Africa, kaya medyo may mga himig sila na magkakaparehas sila, okay? Now, these traditions reflect the distinctive mixture of Native American, African, and European influences that have shifted throughout the region over time. So, they were colonized kasi beginning in the 15th century. So, dati, sabi ng iba, mas okay daw tawagin silang Ibero or Ibero, which is one of a prehistoric people, Ibero-America or Ibero-America. There are the prehistoric people of southern and eastern Spain who later gave their name to the whole peninsula, and later it was called Latin America. So, itong mga lugar na ito ay sinakop ng Portuguese and ng mga Spanish. Okay? Tatandaan niyo yan ha? Kasi mamaya mahalaga yan para mapag-usapan natin yung different music nila. Okay, let's move on to the music of Latin America. Ano nga ba ang Latin American music? Actually, mamaya, yung mga makikita nyo na ifa-flash ko dito, some of it ay very familiar na kayo. And you will be surprised na, doon pala nanggaling yon, Tutor Chel. So, at least, you know kung saan yung background ng mga music na ito. Okay? Let's move on to the influences on Latin American music. Ano ba yung mga naka-influence? Okay? So sabi dito, the music of Latin America is the product of three major influences. There are indigenous, Spanish, Portuguese, and African. Ganon halo-halo yung kanilang music. And it came up to good music na ang ine-enjoy na rin natin sa ngayon. Katulad din dito sa atin, ang ating ring music is mixed with the western. Okay? Yung mga classical music, 'di ba? Nahihilig din tayo diyan, may idea tayo diyan kasi yun yung isa sa mga naging influence din sa atin dito sa Pilipinas. Pero tinatry nating i-bring back, binubuhay natin yung folk music, OPM, 'di ba? Yun. Later on madi-discuss din natin 'yon. So, what are the popular Latin American music? If I'm not mistaken, I have three popular Latin American music. I have son, salsa, and samba. So, ano kaya itong sayaw na ito? Is it son, salsa, or samba? Paki-comment dito kung anong hula nyo sa tatlo. San ba ito? Salsa o samba? Son o san? Or salsa and samba. Sabi dito, it is a dance form of African origin around 1838 which evolved into an African-Brazilian. Yan yung magkahalo. African-Brazilian invention in the working class and slums districts of Rio de Janeiro. Ayan. So ito ay example of samba. Yan, tama, sakto si Alea Nicole Madla. This is samba. Tama din si Mark Nathan Dungo, si Kija. Sabi ni Reyna, samba. Tama yan, Iakia and Van Aero Topacio. Yan. Next, let's move on to the second one. Ano kaya, napindot ko na, so hindi ko na pahulaan. Ayan. So this is an example of son. It is a fusion of the popular music or canciones or songs of Spain and the African rumba rhythms of Bantu origin. So ito naman, ang pinaghalong lugar ay Spain and Africa. Kanina, African, Brazilian for samba. Please take note of that, ha? And ito namang son is pinaghalo yung Spain and African rumba. Yan. So, tandaan nyo, ha? And then last one, we have salsa. Ano naman yung salsa? It is a social dance. Yan. Ito kasi medyo parang nagpe-perform sila or competition. Pero maramihan pwede ito. Okay? With marked influences from saang lugar naman? Cuba and Puerto Rico that started in New York in the mid-1970s. It started in New York pero it marked influences sa Cuba and Puerto Rico. Yan. Sabi ni Van Aero, salsa. Yes, this is salsa. So those are the three popular Latin American music. We have son, salsa, and samba. Okay? Now, let's move on to the musical instruments of Latin America. Okay? So, ano naman yung mga instrumento na meron sila? Tayo, di ba may mga instrumento tayo na sarili na tungali, kubing, bumbong, di ba, na actually, iba dyan may pagkakahawig din sa mga iba't ibang lugar. Pero, syempre, meron tayong sariling distinct characteristic dyan sa mga instrument. Okay? So I have here nine, if I'm not mistaken, for A. The first one is Aztec and Mayan. So ano ba sila? Aztecs lives in central Mexico, which is in the circle of Latin America. Aztec is used to refer people who live in Tenochtitlan, which is now Mexico City. The Maya people naman, or yung mga Mayan, spread from southern Mexico through to Guatemala, Belize, western Honduras, and northern El Salvador. Ayan, so those are Aztec and Mayan. So ito, yung grupo na ito yung mga ginagamit na lang instruments like rapid sali. Yan. So para siyang flute. Okay? Or recorder. Matatawag natin recorder. And this one, yung teponazli, yan, meron siyang beater and may drum. Ayan. So those are the two. Next is conch and rasp. Ano naman yung conch? Conch, or kung ano man siya, paano man siya bigkasin. It is a wind instrument made from seashell. So nakikita nyo ngayon, may seashell na pinapasok labas na yung kamay niya para mag-iba yung sound. Large sea snail. It is prepared by cutting a hole in a spine near the apex and then blown into as if it were a trumpet. So again, paano yung conch? Thank you, Lionel Sagnip. Gracias, tutor daw. Welcome po. Ayan. So, yan, aerophone. Because merong wind na, may air tayong kailangan i-exert para lumabas yung sound. Also, we have rasp. Ayan. Wait lang ha, medyo nawala yung aking live. Ayan. So that's how you play it. Merong isang parang stick na kailangan mong ikaskas to produce its sound. And the last one for Aztec and Mayan instrument is UUT, yan. Medyo mahirap kasi sa totoong pagkakabigkas niya eh. Yan. Pinag-aralan ko pero ang hirap sa dila eh. Pero it's like a drum. Ayan, na may beater din, just like the teponazli, if I'm not mistaken, yung kanina. So those are the 5 instruments that Aztec and Mayan uses. Okay, now let's move on to Incan. Ayan. Or Incan, kung paano man yung kanyang intonation. So the Inca Civilization flourished in ancient Peru between 1400s to 1533. And their empire eventually extended across Western South America. So ano naman yung mga instrument na meron sila? We have ocarina, na may pagka-aerophone din. Yan. Thank you, Anne Rose Cabrera. That's Ras Percussion. And we have some ponyas. Yan. Para siyang pipe, no? Parehas aerophone sa classification ng instruments. Ayan. Sabi naman ni Lionel Sagnip, strike that's idiophone. Yan. So we have also siku, ayan, or panpipe, yan. Ano naman yung siku? It is a side-blown cane flute that is played all year round. And also we have tarkas. Tarkas, these are vertical duck flutes with a mouthpiece similar to that recorder, katulad yung kanina, no? Yung tapit sali. And then, we also have Quinas. Yan. From Andean naman ito. So, sino naman yung mga Andean? Are a group of nations in South America connected by the Andes mountain range. Kaya makikita nyo, medyo nasa pag aerial view or para siya nasa top view na kasi ang Andean daw ay nasa Andes mountain range. So that is Quinas. And also, we have mariachi. Sabi dyan, it is an extremely popular popular band in Mexico whose original ensemble consisted of violins, guitar, harp, and enormous gitaron. Ayan. Play nga natin kung paano yung mariachi. Kahit hindi ko pa alam na sila ay taga-Mexico, pag pinakinggan ko pa lang yung itsura din nila, ito talaga yung isa sa mga identity and common identity ng Mexico. And the way they sing, you listen to it. The way they play, 'di ba? Very Mexican yung masasabi natin dito kahit hindi pa natuturo ni Tutor Chel. Sabi ni, okay, nandito din si Hershey Soriano from Dimantina National High School. Thank you so much. Si Lionel Sagni from Diamantina din, NHS, Cabanatuan East District. Ayan. Teacher 1 pala, Teacher Lionel pala po. Good morning po, Teacher Lionel. Ayan. Thank you so much po for watching. So those are the musical instruments of Latin America. Now, let's have the vocal and dance forms of Latin American music. Ito na yung sinasabi ko na some of this familiar na sa inyo. At baka nga yung iba ay nasayaw na ito, okay, sa mga eskwelahan nila. First one is we have cumbia. Ayan, play muna natin. It is a popular African courtship dance. Ayan, with European. Kaya mamaya may biglang lalabas dyan na lalaki, no? Courtship, panliligaw, with European and African instrumentation and characteristics originating in Panama and Colombia. It contains varying rhythmic meters. So, pwedeng duple, triple. So, ganun yung kanyang meter. So, pagdating sa cumbia, let's analyze. Ano kaya yung tempo nito? Is it slow, moderate, or fast? Ayan. Kung hirap mag-type, hit like. Kung slow, hit hard kung moderate, and hit fast kung wow. Pero kung pwedeng mag-type, please type kung ito kaya ay slow, moderate, or fast. Okay? Ready na ba? So ano kaya, play ko ulit for you to determine the tempo of cumbia. Is it slow, moderate, or fast? Ayan. Wait ko yung sagot nyo, ha? Yung mga typing warriors natin parang natulog yata. Ayan, medyo mahina ang bigayan dito sa ayan. Sabi ni Ana Rose Cabrera, yun, moderate. Sabi ni Mary Ann Rosario, moderate. So, masasabi ko na ito rin ay moderate. Medyo hindi naman nag-i-slow. It's in moderate tempo. Okay, thank you so much. Now, let's move on to tango. Yan. It is a foremost Argentinian and Uruguayan urban popular song and dance and remains a 20th century nationalistic Argentinian piece of music that is most expressive. Kita-kita nyo naman, no, kung paano yung kanilang pagsasayaw. Very expressive. May drama pa, no? So, dito naman sa tango, habang pinapakinggan natin ulit, is the tempo slow, moderate, or fast? And please determine if the meter is in duple, triple, or quadruple. Okay? So, ano naman kaya itong tango? Slow, moderate, or fast? Sige nga, tingnan ko yung analysis ng aking mga online students. Okay? So, ano kaya meter neto? Duple? Try nyo? Bit kayo? Pwede sana sa duple, pero mas ito ay fit sa quadruple, Rainiel. Pero nice try, nice try. May slow, sabi ni Rainiel, slow eh, 'di ba? Pero biglang bumilis, kaya sabi ni Ana Rose Cabrera, moderate to fast. Yan, very good. Or slow to fast. Okay? So, hindi lang isang tempo yung ginamit dito. Also, this is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is in quadruple meter. Okay, thank you so much for participating, my dear students. Ba't medyo nabubulo si Tutor Chel ngayon? Okay, now let's move on with cha-cha. Ayan, cha-cha-cha. So, ano naman ang cha-cha? It is a ballroom dance originated in Cuba in 1953 that was derived from the mambo. The Cuban cha-cha is considered more sensual because it contains polyrhythmic patterns. Pag sinabi mong poly means many, di ba? Many rhythmic patterns. Pero dito sa part na ito, ano kaya ang kanyang tempo and meter? Pakilagay na lang number 3, slow, duple, ganon. Para makita ko yung inyong sagot. Yeah. So sa cha-cha kaya, is it slow, moderate, fast, duple, triple, or quadruple? Pwede kayo magbilang habang pinapakinggan nyo ito. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. Yan. Kung nasan yung bigat, doon natin sisimulan yung first beat, katulad ng ginagawa ni Tutor Chel. Again, para mas ma-feel nyo, mahanap nyo yung mabigat na accent. So, marami na nagsagot. So, sabi ni Rainiel, fast daw, quadruple. Kay Alexis Reyes, fast, duple. Akia Lumbrera, fast, duple. Alia Mada, fast, triple. Ana Rose Cabrera, slow to fast daw. Ayan, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yan, quadruple, di ba? And also, ito ay pwede natin mailagay sa fast, moderate to fast tempo. Ayan. Thank you so much. Now, let's medyo marami to, kaya bibilisan ko lang. Number 4, we have rumba, and it's normally used as ballroom dance where a couple would be in an embrace, though slightly apart, with the rocking of the hips. So may kita nyo dyan, of the hips to a fast, fast, slow. Fast, fast, slow. Fast, fast, slow sequence. Ayan. So, ganon. May mga sumasayaw ba dyan ng rumba? Taas ang kamay ng mga sumasayaw ng rumba. Si Tutor Chel kasi talagang medyo may pagka puzzle yung pa ako kapag sumasayaw ako eh. Kaya hanggang bilang lang ang kaya kong masabi. Ayan. So how do we say about the tempo of rumba here? Title of the song is Feelings. So, is it slow, moderate, fast? Also, is the meter duple, triple, quadruple? Yan, one more pa. Slow, slow. Yan, sabi ni Rainiel, fast, quadruple. Pwede natin siya may pasok sa 1, 2, 3, 4, quadruple. Pero, it's more of a slow tempo, ano? Kasi talagang very sensual ito with the couple na may embracing pa, 'di ba? Expressing parang love siguro. Yan. Now, let's have bossa nova. Ano naman ang bossa nova? It is the Portuguese term for new trend. New trend, ang ibig sabihin ng bossa nova. Also, this genre integrates melody, harmony, and rhythm into swaying, feel, and mostly sung in a nasal manner. So, meron bang mahilig dito sa bossa nova? Meron ba nakakakilala dito sa aking nasa slide? Kung sino siya sa City. Ginamit ko na lang si City para maging familiar tayo sa OPM artist natin, okay? So, this is entitled Para sa Akin. Magpakailanman. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yan. So, the tempo, pwede nating masabi na ito ay pwedeng moderate. Ayan. And quadruple. Ayan. So, sabi ni Rainiel, yes, siya si City. Ayan. City Navarro, if I'm not mistaken, yung kanyang surname. I will move on kasi medyo nagagahon na ako sa time. So, now let's have reggae. This is an urban popular music dance style that originated in Jamaica. It is instantly recognizable from the counterpoint between the bass and drum. Downbeat, medyo may siya, syncopated to express yung kanyang pagka-reggae. Yun yung kanyang style. Okay? Ay, medyo nagaano siya. So, this is Brownman Revival. Ito, taga dito to sa atin. Kinuha ko na lang din para mas ma-familiarize tayo sa OPM artist. So, this is Bini Bini. Ayan. In reggae version. Ayan, medyo offbeat. Wala siya dun sa strong accent ng beat. Ayan. So, I think medyo familiar kayo sa reggae. Medyo usong-uso talaga yung reggae ngayon. And, also, we have, second to the last, foxtrot. Ano naman ang foxtrot? It is a 20th century social dance. Ayan, kung makikita nyo, maraming partner-partner dyan na sabay-sabay silang sumasayaw. Sabi dyan, it has no fixed step pattern. Instead, borrowing from other dance forms and having a simple forward, backward sequence. Siguro dito, medyo bagay si Tutor Chat kasi walang fixed step pattern. Basta forward, backward, ayan, makagawa ka na ng foxtrot. Ayan. Next one is, lastly is the paso doble. So, it is a theatrical Spanish dance. Ayan. Tingnan nyo maigi kung gaano din ka-expressive at kagaling itong dalawang ito. Kung sino man sila, ang galing nyo. Ayan. Used by the Spaniards in bullfight. So, mapapansin nyo, the sound, it's like nasa arena ka ng bullfight. So, paso doble means double step. Okay? Ayan. So those are the vocal and dance forms of Latin American music. Now let's go back. Gusto kong hulaan at balikan ninyo ulit ano yung napag-usapan natin kanina. So meron ako ditong lugar and then you would tell me alin sa dalawang sayaw na ito o alin sa dalawang forms na ito, samba o salsa, yung taga Cuba and Puerto Rico. I will wait for your answer sa is it samba na taga Cuba or Puerto Rico? Ayan. Or is it salsa? Ayan, pinagsabay ko na. Showdown sila. Okay? So, is it Cuba and sorry, yung samba ba, Cuba and Puerto Rico, taga Puerto Rican o yung salsa? So, may sumagot na. Sabi ni Kiza, it's samba, pero the correct answer is salsa. Ayan, okay? Now, meron pa namang isa, okay? So, we have Africa and Brazil. Okay? Saan naman kaya tong Africa and Brazil? Okay? Samba or sun? Yan. Alin naman kaya sa dalawa, Africa and Brazil? Is it samba or sun? Ayan. Thank you yung sagot nyo kung anong lugar anong sayaw ang nag-emerge dito sa African and Brazilian. Ayan. So the correct answer is, sabi ni Rainiel, samba daw. Ay, sun. Pero the answer is samba. Ayan. Let me check. Ayan. Kasi baka nagkamali si ma'am. Ayan. So, the correct answer is samba. Tama. Tama si ma'am. Ayan. Okay. So, that is Africa and Brazil, yung samba. Ayan. Tama si Van Aero, si Dina Garcia, and si Hershey Soriano. Now, let's move on. Ano naman kaya sa dalawa Cuba naman ang hinahanap natin? Is it cha-cha or reggae? Sabi ni Reyna, samba po, ha ha ha. Sabi naman ni Crisel Mojica, son, but the correct answer is samba. Now, is it cha-cha or reggae for Cuba? Yan. The correct answer is, medyo naglalag si tutor kaya ayan. The correct answer is cha-cha. Ayan, very good. Rainiel, Van Aero, Ludzil, and Dina Garcia. Okay, let's move forward. Medyo kinakapusan ng time si Tutor Chal, kaya forward na ako dito sa ating quiz. Okay? So, ready na ba kayo? Dapat kayo maging ready kasi ito na yung next. Okay? So, you will just tell me if it's the choices are here sa may right side. Tapit Sari or Tepo Nasli. Ayan. You will just number 1, lagay nyo number 1 A or number 1 B. Yan. Tapos kumpitin nyo kung nakailan tama sagot kayo. I-record ko yan dito para next week. Alam ko yung mga nakaka-perfect. Okay? So, alin kaya sa dalawa? Is it letter A or letter B? Yan, may sumagot na. Kija Bahar, letter B. Rainiel, letter B. Let's see. Yes, you're correct. Ayan. Very active yung mga students ko, no? Wow, B talaga nagmamadali yan di ba? Pero wala akong pa-Gcash pero i-record ko. Okay, yung makaka-perfect. Yan. Next, we have napindot ko. I'm so sorry. So, bonus na lang yung number 2. So, this is mariachi. Yan. Number 2 is letter A. Yan. Alalahanin natin ulit yung mariachi. Ayan. Number 2 is letter A. Napindutan ni Tutor Chele. Pasensya na. Okay. Next, we have number 3. Bonus na yung number 2. Ayan. Ito rin, bonus 2 Number 3. Is it bossa nova or reggae? Number 3. Lagyan nyo na number 3. Yan. Sabi ni Rainiel, number 2A. Ayan. Lagyan nyo na number para malaman ko. Diba? Okay? Meron ba mga nakikinig dito about sa mga music ni City? Kasi ako gustong-gusto ko rin yung music niya, lalo na pag gusto mo mag-relax. Ayan. So, syempre, kitang-kita naman na sagot dito sa atin that this is an example of bossa nova or sa English, new trend. Okay, huwag niyo kalimutan para pag tinanong, ano yung bossa nova? New trend, yan. Okay? Next is number 4. Ayan, second to the last na tayo kaya galingan nyo na. So this is this, samba or salsa? Number 4, lagay nyo, number 4, A or B? Ayan. Meron ba nagsasayaw neto dito? Kasi baka may mga dancer akong students di ba? Show your talent naman dyan. And share your talent, okay? Kasi wala talagang talent sa pagsasayaw. Ayan. Sabi ni Mark Nathan Dungo, A, si Van Aero B, si Kija A, si Katrina A, pero the correct answer is A. Ayan. So, bigla napabago ng sagot si Van Aero, di ba? So, the correct answer is A. Yan. Thank you so much. Last question is, eto naman. Yan. Isa siyang social dance. Okay? Pabilisan. Is it rumba, foxtrot? Ayan. Dahil nakita nyo na, nakalagay na dyan. Ang hindi nakakita, lugi. Ayan. So, the answer is number 5. Ano kaya ito? Yes, obviously it's letter B. Nakalagay naman kanina sa video. Ayan. So, this is an example of foxtrot. So, now you know yung mga iba't ibang dances, it came from Latin America. Ayan, thank you so much for them kasi yung iba sa atin na mahilig sumayaw, na-enjoy yan, and nagagamit natin to express our own feelings. Ayan. So, now, sino mga naka-perfect sa aking mga active students? Ayan. I hope na naka-perfect kayo. Sabi ni Van Aero, bawal kumurap kasi nandun yung clue. Tama ka dyan, Nak. Ayan. Of course, ayan, Rainiel, 5/5. Thank you so much, no? Grabe yung retention ng inyong memory kahit sa ganun kaiksi lang. Van Aero, 4/5, di pa sure. Gusto maging honest talaga no? Kaya kahit may mali, yan na maganda kahit na kayo lang nag-check yan. Honest pa din. So, very good pa rin para sa lahat. Thank you so much for participating. Dami naka-perfect. Hershey, Kian Templo Nuevo, Dina Garcia, Ana Cabrera. Ayan. Okay lang yan, Mark Nathan. Bawi na lang next week si Lujil and Katrina. So, I hope that you have learned something for today. And kung kayo ay mga tanong pa about sa music, you can PM me or si Ma'am Anavi. Pero kung ako, ito yung aking Facebook. Okay? Thank you so much for being with me. And wag muna kayong aalis kasi we will be going to our next component which is Arts 10 at ililitay ng ating napaka-talented and napaka-bright na teacher, si Tutor Annie. Take it away, Tutor Annie! Ayan.
Rachel?
Ayun.
Medyo pinagpawisan ako sa pag-set up dito habang nagdi-discuss ka. Pero
Parang nag-iba ka na setup, Tutor
kaya
Annie.
nga, hindi natin na-anticipate yung mga bagay-bagay na ganyan. Kapag connection or technical problem na, gagawa tayo ng paraan. Pero still, medyo nabawasan yung nervous ko dahil naririnig ko yung mga pachacha na tugtugan mo dyan.
Buti na lang di mo ako nakita nag-cha-cha.
Habang nagka-count ka, ako naman ay umiindak sa paghihira.
Ayan.
Yeah.
So, eto na. Bibigay ko na lahat ng floor kay Tutor Annie and Tutor Irene. Ayan, sa ating dalawang magagaling na tutor. Thank you so much sa inyong lahat na sumama sa akin sa ating lesson for today.
Thank you,
Goodbye,
Tutor
class!
Ayan, while waiting po kay Tutor Irene, sasamahan po tayo niya ngayong umaga dito sa ating live. Ayan. So siguro nagsiset up pa si Tutor Irene. While setting up, binabati ko po lahat ng manonood natin dito sa ating Facebook Live. Hello kay Van Aero, Hershey, Mark, okay, Keisha, Katrina, ayan, si Kiana, si Lugil, Van Aero, ayan, Chantel, Akia, Ana, Hershey. Ay, medyo dumadami po tayo, ah. Ayan, si Mark Nathan. Ito. Talaga sila yung mga consistent na sumasagot sa atin, ano? Ayan, talaga mga active tong students. Ito, hinahanap ko yung awardee natin. Parang hindi ko makita si Rainiel. Nasaan kaya siya? Ayan. Ano nga, kaway ka nga, Rainiel. Hindi kita makita. Ayan. Hinahanap ko yun yung ating awardee. Ayan. Kamusta po? Ayan. Okay. Ready na po ba kayo sa bagong lesson natin this morning? Ayan, medyo tricky at medyo interesting part ng ating lesson dahil alam ko na lahat kayo ay makaka-relate at lahat kayo ay interested sa ating topic for this morning. Ayan. Good morning po kay Ma'am Banjeline Antonio, si Kiana Templo Nuevo. Ayan. Ayan, nakita ko na po si Rainiel Manabat, yung ating very active and awardee student. Okay. Kamusta po kayo dyan? Ready na po ba kayo? Ako po, ready na. Inaantay lang natin si Tutor Irene. Ayan. So, hello po. Ayan. Ready na po. Ana Rose Cabrera. Thank you so much sa inyong mga responses. Ayan. Dahil po today ay holiday, ayan, meron tayong time to get along with our family. Yan, kamustahan tayo. Gusto niyo po, alam ko, today may mga nakaschedules kayo na games, ano? So, yun ang interest at hilig ng ating mga estudyante. Ano po? Okay. So, wait lang po natin, sandali, si Tutor Irene. Ayan. Sige po. Ready na po kaya? Pero alam ko na talagang kayo ay excited na, no? Excited na po ba tayong lahat? Okay. I-share po muna natin yung ating screen. Ayan. Ayan, okay na po ba? Alam ko na talagang kayo ay... Ayan, pa-react nga po kung visible na yung ating presentation. Okay. While setting up, ha? Hello po. A very good morning and a blessed morning to all. Ayan. May question po dito si Rainiel. Require po ba mag-module ngayong holiday? Or it depend po sa student? Concern ko lang po. Hehe. Ayan. Well, kung tatanungin mo ako, personally, Rainiel, kung masipag ang estudyante, tuloy-tuloy. Pero sabi ko nga sa inyo, kailangan din natin mag-unwind. At para ma-unwind tayo, tutok lang at manood sa ating Facebook Live. Ayan, natuto ka na-relax ka pa. So, yun po. O, sige, hindi pa nagpe-play. Alam niyo talagang pag technical problem, medyo nahihirapan tayong i-reconcile or i-solve to mga issues na to. Ano? Okay. Alam niyo, nabubuhayan ako ng loob pag nakikita ko si Rina na nagre-react sa messages. Ayan. So to begin with, sige po, start na tayo this morning. Ayan. For the continuation of our lesson, ayan, last time I had given you the first part of our module, which is the technology-based art. Ayan. So, that is for week 1. And today, we will be continuing our lesson for the week 2 and module 2. So, we're still discussing about the elements and basic characteristics of technology-based production while continuing to discuss who are the popular artists, na? Foreign artists, and of course, magpapadaig ba ang ating mga Pinoy artists dyan? Siyempre hindi. So to begin with, may I present to you first our most essential learning competency. Ayan. So of course, we try to identify artwork produced by technology from other countries and their adaptation by Philippine artists. So our objective is to identify foreign artworks and Filipino adaptation, recognize the elements used in the production of technology-based art, and of course, to appreciate artwork of Filipino adaptation and technology-based production. Alright, so ito ang ating learning objective for this morning. But before we proceed, syempre, hindi naman ako papayag na hindi natin i-recall ang ating previous topic. Ready na ba? Ready na ba sa ating balik-aral? Okay, I have here activity 1, the bubble graph. Ano kaya itong bubble graph na to? Paano po ito ginagawa? Ayan. So for the direction, you're going to complete the bubble graph by writing the elements of arts used in technology-based production. Alright. Okay, I have here, ayan, a bubble graph. So usually, ginagawa natin sa bubble graph, so from the direction itself, okay nga kids, just try to remember, no, ano yung mga elements na ginamit natin in the production of technology-based art. We discussed it last meeting, di ba? Sige nga, kung natatandaan natin. Ayan. Okay, hello po kay Mark Nathan Manalo Dungo ng 10 Diamond. Ayan, hello. Hello, Milet Aguirre, while waiting for your answer. Erich Nicole Torres. Okay, so may nagsagot na from Mark Nathan Manalo Dungo. Sige, may line, may shape from Kisha. Alright. Tingnan nga natin. Very good. Mark Nathan. So may shape daw. Ang dami sagot ni Rainiel. Ano? May shape, may color, value, texture, space. So nilahat na niya. Ito na. Ito na po. Okay. Kung ang mga sagot nyo ay pumasok dyan sa mga bubbles na yan, well, I'm glad to hear and to see na meron po tayong na-retain from o na remember from ating previous discussion. Very good, kids. Okay, to begin with, to proceed with our discussion, ayan, balikan lang natin ang TBA. When we say TBA, technology-based art, pinaikli po natin para medyo techy tayo. Okay, a computer-generated or manipulated visual arts. From the term itself, manipulated. While using our gadgets and computers. Okay. So going back to our discussion last time, I have mentioned about digital art, which is part of technology-based art. So sabi nga dyan, generated, nagawa siya using our gadgets like computers, smartphones, or graphic tablets. So pakita ko lang sa inyo paano ang production itong digital art na to. Ayan. So, meron po ako nakuha from the internet. So, ayan. So, this is just a simple, no? Digital art na ginawa sa phone tab or sa tablet. Okay, marami tayong mga madadownload na mga digital art application. Pwede po natin gamitin yan. So, yung mga techie-techie dito, Actually, kaya din yan sa cellphone. Meron ako mga applications sa cellphone na pwede ako mag-draw, mag-paint. Laptop, computer, meron po niyan. So, pwede tayong gumawa ng ating mga masterpiece, mga obra maestra. Okay. So, our focus today is about the foreign artwork and adaptation of Pinoy or Filipino. Ayan. Sabi ko nga, ito ay fusion. Siyempre, nauna tayo sa foreign, pero as what I have said, magpapatalo ba ang Pinoy? Hindi po, siyempre. Okay. So, sabi natin, ang exhibit na computer technological-based artwork ay naging popular, naging critically acclaimed. By critically acclaimed kasi medyo intrinsic na siya. Medyo complex na, no? So, tinatawag ang mga digital artists natin or the computer art master na superstars. Yan. Superstar, syempre, lahat ng gagawin nila lalabas sa big screen. Di po ba? Lalabas sa TV or lalabas sa sinihan, sa pelikula. Ayan. Ang una nating mga proponent or mga pinanggalingan ng mga digitally generated art natin ay of course yung mayayamang countries like Europe, Russia, and United States. Kasi nga, in history and in our technological status, Europe, Russia, and United States, yan ang masasabi natin well advanced na advanced po talaga sila pagdating sa larangan teknolohiya. Okay. So, pakilala ko lang sa inyo si Evgeny Parvenov. Ang hirap banggitin, no? Okay. So, isa siya sa mga sikat na artist natin. Ayan. He created the brilliant Morrissey illustration. I just introduced to you the personalities tsaka example ng kanilang mga artwork. So, makikita nyo dyan, wala po dyang hand-painted. All of these are digitally created by our illustrators and artists. Ayan, si Evgeny Parvenov. Ang hirap, ano? Okay. Sunod natin si Kaya Oldaker. Ang ganda nung illustration niya, no? Madagascar Honey Dragon. Okay, actually, si Oldaker ay napakahilig po mag-subject ng mga dragons. Yun yung mga favorite niyang digitally created artwork. Ayan. Siya ay galing sa Great Britain. Kaya pala ganun ang mga Kaya Oldaker. Ayan, tandaan natin yan kasi may-measure ko ang inyong acquired knowledge later. Alright. So, sunod natin ito, medyo ang ganda ng pangalan niya, no? We pronounce it as John Pierre Hebert. Ayan, John. Kasi nga, medyo British accent, no? European, no? Okay, he was an independent virtual artist of algorithmic art, drawing, and mixed media. Okay, balikan natin ng elements and principles from the Ulysses na artwork ni Jean-Pierre Hebert. Sige nga, ibigay sa akin ang elements of art na makikita nyo dito sa artwork na ito. Ayan, sige nga. Bigay nga sa akin ang element ng art na makikita dito sa subject na ni Jean-Pierre Hebert. Okay. So, habang ako'y nag-aantay ng sagot, kasi talaga mahilig ako mag-antay ng sagot. Ayan, good morning daw po, sabi ni Jocelyn. No, grade 10, Garnet. Okay, hello, Rebecca Ambita. Ayan, watching from Kaong National High School. Very much familiar po sa akin yung school na yan. Ayan. Thank you, Rainiel Manaba. Tumpak ang iyong kasagutan. The element of line. Kung makikita nyo, it comprises of or composed of different lines. The square line, the curved lines, no? Very good answer. Thank you so much, Rainiel. Alright, next po natin. Siyempre, kung meron tayong foreigner or foreign artist, magpapadaig ba naman dyan ang Pinoy? Siyempre, hindi. Ayan, nakita ko marami ding sumagot si Chantel Lines, Crisel, Very good lines. Anna Rose, very good. And Kiana, line. Thank you so much for your responses. Okay, pinakikilala ko na ang isa sa Pinoy artist na nag-adapt, okay, ng foreign digital artwork, si Vincent Rafael Aseo. Okay, he is an independent visual artist of algorithmic. Same sila kanina. So sabi nga, inadapt kasi natin. So ginamit niya yung technique kanina, no? Okay, we have here an example, the song of Venus. Ayan. Ang galing ng mga kamay nila, digitally created. Okay, bigyan naman ako ng elements ng art na ginamit dito sa The Song of Venus. Sige nga. Ang ganda ng pagkakatahi, no? Ng pagkakahulman nitong artwork na to. Sige nga, bigyan ako ng elements of art sa pumasok dito sa ating artwork ni Aseo. Sige nga, ano nga? Very good, Chantel. Okay, makikita natin dyan, talaga naman the recognition of shape. Kita nyo, ang dami niyang mga distinct qualities or characteristics, different forms, no? Different shapes are being the focus of the art here. All right, shape, very good. Thank you, Rainiel. Thank you, Anna Rose. Yes. Kiana Templo Nuevo. Okay, that's short. Okay, nice try. All right. Color din po. Tama, color. Meron siyang distinct, parang ang sarap sa mata nung ginamit niyang kulay. Meron siyang distinct quality na ganyang color ang ginagamit niya. Alright, move on. We have Ronnie Del Carne. Okay, so he is a co-director of the animated film Inside Out, an animator of Warner Brothers, and become the storyboard artist of Batman, the animated series. Are you all familiar with Batman? Okay, so tingnan natin. Ayan, so tingnan natin kung ano yung mga works ni Ronnie Del. Okay, that is Carmen. Okay, so natakpan lang po, ha. Okay, so eto siya, Ronnie Del Carmen, example, Inside Out, Joy to the World. Are you familiar with this, guys? Siguro naman familiar kayo dito kasi ako, mahilig din ako sa mga animated movies. Ayan, so nakikita ko sila. Common, nakikita ko yung mga yan. Alright. So, eto, another artwork from Antonio Gorordo, Cityscape. Okay. Ito gusto kong i-analyze nyo. Ano ba yan nakikita ko dyan, ma'am? Bakit may mga ganyan? Pero somewhat blur. Okay, sa original image niya, ganyan lang din siya. Hindi siya ka-define. But still, from the title itself, Cityscape, no? Parang alam niyo yung mga high-rise building na pinagdikit-dikit, no, nag-create siya ng different heights of the building kung saan makikita niyo yung parang a good example ng ating tinatawag na city pictures. Ayan, si Antonio Gorordo. Okay, so ayan napakilala ko na sa inyo ang mga foreign and Filipino adaptation na artwork. Sige, puntahan natin naman to. Tingnan natin kung paano naman nila hinihimay yung may mga kulay na ganyan na digital creation at artwork. Tingnan natin yan. Okay. Ito, I have here prepared video clip dito, ha. I included this in my slides because I want you to encourage, I want you to feel excited, no? I-try natin paano tayo gagawa ng isang digital artwork. Ayan, at the end of the second quarter, maghahanap po talaga ako ng mga magpapasa sa akin na mga digital artwork. Ayan. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan, i-message ako sa Facebook account ko. Ayan. Nandyan po naman ang aking name or hanapin nyo, Ani Pasqua. Ayan, i-add nyo po ako. Magpasa kayo ng mga ganyan para next sa end ng ating second quarter ay ma-feature ko yung inyong mga artwork. Okay. So this is an example of digitally created, no? Simple artwork. Ayan. Makikita natin kung paano nilalapat, yung colors. Pasok na naman po ang elements natin dito. Color, shape, line. Ayan. See, from the original image, nagagawa nilang parang mukhang totoo, parang 3D, Ayan, talagang ako I am encouraging you and I am challenging you, guys. Next time, gusto ko may magpapasa sa akin yan. Para yan naman ang gagawin kong example doon sa aking mga episode. Ang galing, no? From the simple, nakagawa sila ng mga ganyan. Yes. Ang galing, di ba? Okay, tingnan niyo yung pagkakalapat. Alright. Nung ating mga illustrations dyan. Okay. So much for that. Sige. Okay, let's skip this one. Ayan. Okay. Kayo ba ay na-excite? Kayo ba ay natuwa? Ako talaga personally, gusto ko, hindi rin ako magpapadaig. Next time, meron din akong ganyan. Okay. Alright, it's time to harvest, So, tingnan natin kung ano ang ating retention this morning. Alright. So, okay. So, medyo maikli lang ang ating topic, but still, hindi ko inalis dyan the characteristics of technology-based art at yung ating mga foreign artists and Pinoy adaptation. So, bakit hindi ko inalis? Kasi gusto ko lagi na re-realize natin, naglilinger sa atin, ano ang laging ginagamit sa production ng technology-based art. Okay, so yan. So, i-flash natin yan, yung mga artwork nila, si Morrissey, si Madagascar, Honey Dragon, si Ulysses, The Song of Pinos, and Cityscape. Ayan, kids, pagpasensyahan nyo na, medyo lag talaga ang ating platform this morning, or lag talaga ang ating dito, medyo mahina ang internet sa mga panahon na ito. Ayan, thank you so much sa mga comments and responses. Alright, are you now ready to measure what have you acquired this morning? Alright, so sige. I-measure natin to. Let's have this activity. Okay. Activity entitled Identify Me. Sige. Ayan. Okay, so for this activity, you're just going to, medyo may delay ako, napapansin ko. Medyo may delay talaga ako sa aking presentation. Ayan. Okay, so direction is you're going to identify the artist, of the given artwork below. Okay. So, proceed po tayo. Ayan po. Okay, first item. I want you to identify who is the artist. Okay. Flash, please. Ayan, sige po. Sige po, pa-flash. Okay. So, number 1, sige nga. Try to answer number 1. Is it Evgeny Parvenov? Ang hirap, no? Vincent Rafael Aseo, Antonio Gorordo, or John Pierre Hebert? Sige nga, anong answer natin? Ayan, yung ating mga keyboard warriors. Sige, pabilisan po tayo sa pag-answer. Ayan, ano po? Okay, very good, Rainiel. So the answer number 1 is Evgeny Parbenov. Ayan, ang hirap banggitin. Ano? Okay, next item. Ayan, konti na lang. So may tumama na. Very good, Rainiel, Kiana. Ayan, sunod-sunod na. Akia, Lujil. Thank you so much. Item number 2. Sige. Ang choices natin ng item number 2 are Vincent Rafael Aseo, Evgeny Parbenov, Antonio Gorordo, and John Pierre Hebert. Sige nga. What is the answer in number 2? Ten. Ano na? Sige. Thank you sa mga nagsagot, no? Okay. Sa number 2, ang answer po natin ay... Sige nga. Yes, Vincent Rafael Aseo. Yan, nakuha po ni Chantel. Okay, thank you, Chantel. Very good. Item number 3. Okay, sino kaya ito? Alright, cityscape. Ayan, sabi ko kanina, in-explain ko, no? Para picture lang siya ng mga building, high-rise building. Okay, answer in number 3. Sige nga, sino po ang creator ng cityscape? Okay, answer reveal. If your answer is letter D, Antonio Gorordo. Ayan, cityscape. Okay, di tumama ba? Medyo sumablay tayo sa number 4. At sa number 3, ano? Tama ba? Ayan, tumama si... Okay. Wala nga tumama sa number 3. Okay, next number 4. Ito, sinagot pa to ni Rainiel kanina. The element of line. Sino kaya ang artist behind this artwork? The element of line. Ayan, sige. Okay, answer reveal. Nag-iisip daw. Sa comment box, nag-iisip, nalilito. Okay, item number 4. Answer reveal. So, ano ang sagot natin? Okay. So, ano? Mukhang walang tumama this time, ah. Sabi ni Chantel, letter C. Rainiel, letter A. Kiana, C. Akia, C. Nahati po ang sagot. Okay, the correct answer is letter... Ayan. Ang tagal i-flash natin. Okay, letter C. John Pierre Hebert. Very good, guys. Okay, and last item po. Last item natin, we have... Okay. So, last item. Ito yung medyo tuwan-tuwa ako sa artwork na to eh. Okay, sino kaya ang ating mga choices? Alright, we have Vincent, Evgeny, John, and Kaya. Okay. Answer reveal. If your answer is letter... Letter... Ako na ba magsasagot? Okay. The answer is letter D. Sino kaya nakatama? Kaya Oldacher. Ayan. Uy, thank you. Very good, Chantel. You got it right. Luigi? Correct. Rizal, correct. Anna Rose, correct. Rainiel, okay. Akia, correct. Ayan. So, how do you feel now? May I ask you about how well did you understand lessons today? Kapag ang sinagot niyo dyan ay smile or love, feeling ko talaga kayo ay naka-perfect score. Pakilagay naman po yung mga perfect score natin. Or pakilagay naman ang mga scores natin. Pag nalungkot, hindi natuwa kay Teacher Annie. si Tutor Annie hindi natuwa sa lesson. Ayan. So, pa-comment po ako sa chat box kung ano ang inyong mga emojis for this morning. Ayan. Ano mga emojis natin this morning? Pa-next slide po tayo. Ayan. Sige po, pa-next slide po tayo. Habang naglalagay sila ng kanilang mga emotions. Wow, Rainya, so much in love. Ayan. So sa pagtatapos po ng ating episode this morning, muli po, ako po si Tutor Annie na nag-iiwan sa inyo ng mga katagang halina at maglakbay. Halina at tuklasin. Tara na, samahan niyo ako. Pasukin ang mundo ng sining. Ayan, thank you so much, kids. Thank you for your responses. Ayan, so much in love daw. Until next Tuesday. Hello, Tutor
Ayan, thank you so much, Teacher
Thank you
Annie.
so much, Tutor Irene, sa pag-support, sa pag-back up po sa akin. Ayan, sabi nga natin.
Yes, ang daming tumutok sa ating live tutorial this morning. Salamat sa ating mga kaguruan sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, no? Ang ating mga magulang at mga estudyanteng nakatutok live dito sa ating ETUlay Arts 10. So despite of technical glitches that we are experiencing, ay nakatutok pa rin sila, no? Ibig sabihin lang na talagang no matter what happened, makikinig at tututok sa MAPEH. Muli ay magandang umaga sa lahat. See you again next episode, next week.
Thank you po.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
Tutor
guys.
Annie.
Thank you, Tutor Irene.
Bye!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!